Welcome to Coke Studio Africa 2017, where artists from all across the African continent come together to collaborate and create incredible music. Our cameras are there to follow the magic every step of the way. It's Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets. Coming up on today's show, this week's headline artists, African music giants Bebe Cool from Uganda and Falz from Nigeria join up to discover more about each other's music and create something extraordinary.
The fusion of all three of us, I think, is going to be magical.
South African superstar Shekinah and Ethiopian rock stars Jano Band work together on the Coke Studio Africa throwback. And Ghana's newest star, Wolasi, gets the chance to work with Nigerian success story Chidima and Kenyan supergroup Sauti Sol in this week's big break.
It's something new, it's something not mainstream.
Brace yourself for an unforgettable journey of musical discovery. It's going down. First up, this week's headline pair are giants of the African music scene. Superstar Bebe Cool from Uganda is a reggae and raga master and multiple award winner. An undisputed legend of African music, he's representing Uganda on the global stage and building a legacy that will last for all time. Nigerian rapper Falz meshes quirky lyrics and banging beats to create a unique sound that he calls WhatsApp music. He's cemented his place as one of Africa's most unforgettable hip-hop acts, and watch out because he's got the brains to match his talent and is a qualified lawyer.
This week I'll be working with Falz the Bad Guy from Nigeria and Bebe Cool from Uganda.
Nigerian songwriter and smash hit producer Gospel on the Beats is one of Africa's most prolific music talents. Always hungry for new frontiers and challenges, he's known for his total commitment to musical excellence, and he'll be a huge factor on Coke Studio Africa 2017.
My name is Bebe Cool. I'm in Coke Studio Africa. Always look forward to working with new trends. Yo, that's the only way I can evolve.
I heard so much about you. I follow your music, I follow your work, man. Yeah, what's up, what's happening? My name is Falz, aka Falz the Bad Guy. I'm from Nigeria. My kind of music is predominantly hip-hop. There's always that flavor, that element of humor in there. A perfect mix, which I refer to as WhatsApp music. Pause, recorded,
yeah.
Yo! You okay, boy?
Falz!
How you doing?
Meeting Falz for the first time is a very cool guy. He's a comedian, I hear.
Nice one. Gospel.
I think it's going to be interesting working with him. Do you know each other?
Gospel is a producer that, has worked with, a lot of artists. And Bebe Cool, is a very talented reggae dancehall artist. The fusion of all three of us, I think, is going to be magical. What sound are you listening to at the moment? What's on your playlist,
I think everyone in the world is listening to Afrobeats right now.
Yeah, right now.
We're discussing about music, we're discussing about genres, discussing about vibe, trying to decipher what we're going to work on.
Back in my country, Uganda, we've had a little bit a slower tempo. But unfortunately, the audience has moved on to the tempo that was adopted from Nigeria and South Africa.
We all agree that there's a current sound that's very trendy. It's a predominantly African sound. I want when you listen to a Gospel on the Beat production, if it has Akeda in it, you should be able to spot and say, no, that must be gospel. I don't know if you get. So it's a fusion.
It'll make it unique.
Yeah,
fusion.
It'll make it unique. You
Speaking
understand?
of fusion, there's a fusion right now that's quite popping. I think it's a dancehall Afro fusion, and it's like a.
As much as we do whatever we do, we have to look at, the youth and what is trending within them if you want to have a very big song.
I'll come up with a template going by the ideas, that is just the concept, so that, when we meet, I'll play it, so that I can now build it from there.
Judging by how this meeting has gone, we are all on one point, so happiness.
Great meeting you guys.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, right now we have to get going and give the producer space to do his part, and then Falz and I are going to have to go and work on our covers.
Their first task to discover more about each other by creating unique cover versions of each other's songs. But first, which songs will they choose to cover?
So myself and Bebe Cool are going to cover each other's songs. I'm just trying to listen to some of his music to find which one is best for me to do.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, which one?
Very interesting.
Which one?
Bad. Choosing this song is the right thing for me because, I mean, with Bebe, it's always the bad.
Usually when I perform this song, it's madness. I think because it's such a high energy song.
I want to cover this pretty perfectly.
Okay.
Because it has 3 big artists. It's going to be my first time to do a trap song, you know.
If there's anything I would like you to keep, it's just bad.
All right. Just to find where dancehall applies in trap. It's not that hard, and I don't think it's going to be hard. Have you found something for me
Of course. So I'm listening to some of Bebe Cool's tracks, you know. And I stumble on this song, Love You Every Day.
Ladies by my side each and every day.
Hey.
But I'm always back to you.
Such a nice, solemn R&B type love song. The music gives you a feel.
That's true.
Every single song. There's a feel that it gives you. And immediately I heard this song, I was just like, this is a jam.
Love You Every Day is one of my biggest songs. So my inspiration to do this song, first of all, was to find a song that suits a good video. If I deliver the right video, then the people will use the eyes will force the ears, and that's it.
I'm predominantly a hip-hop artist, so I'm going to have to, put some sweet rap in there. I'm watching the video and I'm feeling the vibe. He had his shirt open, he was looking up to the sky and, getting in the spirit, and I want to feel that emotion. But with the chorus, I'm going to have to do a bit of singing.
Yes.
So I've decided that on this song, I'm going to do a little bit of singing.
Are you comfortable with singing?
Don't worry, I don't want to give away too much.
It's the element of surprise that even your fans love more. Beautiful. Anyway, I think we gotta get down to work.
Yes, I'm ready to sink my teeth into the cover. I'm ready to dive in completely.
It's been so great. Let's sit down and do this.
All right, cool.
After a long session in the studio, this week's headline artists are ready to reveal their reimagined covers to each other for the very first time.
Falz is a hip-hop guy. What is it going to do with a vocal song?
You are doing something that has already been done. So there is already a standard, a very high standard in this case.
Bebe Cool, what's up? Remix. I've flown around the world a million times, I've seen a lot of faces and places, but I'm always back to you. My money on my mind, I'm trying to get paid. Ladies by my side each and every day, but I'm always back to you. Loving all the times I'm around you. Girl, you got me feeling like starting a new life now. Even when I leave, I can see your eyes staring at my own girl. Crazy how I feel about you. It's crazy how I feel about you. Let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Flashback, gotta beat it. Maybe I should just put the key in the ignition. Maybe I should just get to speaking if you listen. Keep it short, somebody. Well, baby, I'm the victim. My heart is beating, got me singing to the rhythm. Every time I'm not with you, girl, I'll be dead to me. But you captivating me, making less in me. She motivating me, show my dead to me. Dead to me, make you no say no be play, you see. Baby, picture me and you for life, John. That's a life worth living, but your smile is to die for. She told me, boy, you're preaching to the pastor. So just cut the dialogue, to buy ready, Jalo. Let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody. I will love you every day. Hey, 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 hey. I will love you every day. Hey, 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 hey. I will love you every day. Hey, 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 hey. I will love you every day.
The original is okay, but I mean, I think to take the song farther, I think Falz is the missing, piece. You just did justice to me.
Thank you. So Bebe is about to go on to perform Bad Battle Baddest. I don't know what to expect because, this is a very, very hip-hop sort of track.
Expressing exactly what's on my mind. Well, I am bad, better than bad. I am bad, better than bad. Sasa nimefika na hela niko nazo, wacha watu wote waliyebebe kula. Anabamba nini mama na mahela, alafu wanaume wanataka kuniua. We dey pan the decision. Many girls love me, them a primo. Was bad from now and me bad before. Elements bad, me bad from before. Bad, the baddest, and I'm the baddest. Biggest, and I'm the biggest. Richest, and I'm the richest. Smartest, and I'm the smartest. Bad, the baddest, and I'm the baddest. Biggest, and I'm the biggest. Richest, and I'm the richest. Smartest, and I'm the smartest. Bad, baddest. 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 Bad, when I am bad, better than bad. To this, I am bad, better than bad. You nowadays them to this garden. Big baby bantan to spantia. You nowadays clad skinny panty. But the big baby bantan clad and no style. Tell me if you're better than them. Big size me better than them. Tell me if you're better than them. And it's a big size me better than them. Bad, baddest. And I'm the baddest. Biggest. And I'm the biggest. Richest. And I'm the richest. Smartest. And I'm the smartest. I'm bad. Better than bad. I am bad. Better than bad. Bad.
He completely made it a dancehall track, and this version of the track, to be honest, I really, really love it.
Welcome back. Next up on Coke Studio Africa, two incredible talents take us way back to their childhoods for the Coke Studio Africa throwback. With a stunning stage presence and the voice to match, South African sensation Shekinah has the world at her fingertips and the passion to make sure that she becomes a global phenomenon. Ethiopia's Jano Band are legit rock stars who've caused an evolution of their home country's music scene. Mixing the sounds of Ethiopia with the essence of rock and roll, they are an incredible band and their future is now.
For the throwback song, we have to choose between a traditional song or a childhood rhyme. Am I good?
Now we're going to take short quizzes. This will help us to identify and determine the type of music that we're going to do.
Cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
90s. 2000s were awkward.
90s because, it was my childhood and...
Are you from the 90s? Wow.
Video games. Hide and seek is scary. Yeah, who's gonna find you? No. Video games.
Hide and seek.
What is that anyway?
I don't know.
Hide and seek.
We call it akukulu. in the Ethiopian like childhood.
Oh,
Yeah.
Akukulu.
Got me best bouncing here and everywhere.
A dream that you wish would come true. Cinderella.
Traditional or childhood?
In Ethiopia, we have a lot of throwback options. It's very difficult to figure out which one would be good to do among those options, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Do you have any ideas? Do you guys remember this song like from childhood? Let me sing it for you.
Jano Band starts singing different songs that they can all remember.
It's good, but I don't know. I can't feel the groove and some kind of things, you know.
He thinks that he can find something better with more of a vibe to it.
We can try.
There's a song that I thought would be good for us to do.
It's got a bit of like some South African like ice and stuff like that I like.
Shekinah really likes the song. She was singing with us. She's excited. She was enjoying with us.
She can follow.
I'm kind of just gonna go with whatever rhyme they choose. So yeah.
What does that mean?
It's traditional word, but the exact meaning of the word is
celebration song.
yeah.
We sing for joy, to celebrate new things. I can say for all of us that we are very happy for this song being selected for a throwback.
I like that. I need to do something different.
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna fit in my South African vibe.
I'm here to throw over the...
Try to fit in some bongos.
For me, that feels very close to home for me.
So yeah, whatever they sing, I can translate it maybe.
I have an idea. How about we change the rhythm?
Yeah.
With the with the Zulu, the harmony thing, and then sing the melody, the Asiyo Bela.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing in Amharic.
Why not learn the language while I'm here?
As long as you can remember the lyrics on stage.
I will. Don't doubt me.
I'm not doubting you.
When we bring the traditional song with our new style, we hope the current audience would like it.
I think we should get to work. Yeah. What do you think?
So we got a good idea so far, and I think we just need to get cracking on it.
Get closer to
Until now, we collected good ideas from us and Shekinah, and then we will see the type of music when the song is done. And hopefully, it will come out great.
This is Jano Band and Shekinah. We're gonna take you back to our childhood. This is Asiyo Belema. Let's go.
Asiyo Belema, ya Belema tuja. Adenene jaja, adenene jaja. Asiyo Belema, ya Belema tuja. Adenene jaja.
Hey, bring on the holidays, happy days are here to stay, happy days are here to stay. Wish it could be every day that I celebrate till the sun runs away, celebrate till the sun comes back in. Oh yes, no stress, yeah. I'm feeling too blessed. Oh yes, yeah. Sing it la 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 la, yeah. Sing it la.
You're back with Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headliners Bebe Cool from Uganda and Falz from Nigeria both performed cover versions of each other's hits, while Nigerian super producer Gospel on the Beats started working on their original song. Now they're ready to get back in the studio to work on their new track.
Okay, let's try.
Right now, I'm back in the studio with the Coke Studio musicians.
3, go.
You know, record the percussion and the guitar.
I do the second one now, the faster one.
Myself and Baby walk into the studio. They're making magic already. I'm like, what is going on here? Exactly what we had in mind. The bounce, the groove, instruments, the guitar and the conga. Oh my God. I listened to this groove of this song and I'm like, yes. Yeah. So Bebe starts to, freestyle something, brainstorm ideas, It's sounding good, sounding mad. But we're like, okay, pause. What are we talking about?
She makes the heart skip a bit, She's just something like, you got me my heart skip a bit, girl.
Are you sure I want to be with a woman that makes my heart skip? What's about her?
Yeah, every time I see her.
I think that's the angle we are coming from.
Yeah.
She's very dangerous for me, but I'm still feeling it.
Like good pain,
good bad. I still want to dive into it.
This is something that is speaking to my spirit, and I just want to express myself on this record.
So us guys can be given permission to go sit down and write?
Yeah, right on it.
Yes. I feel like I need to get out and, jump onto the writing before the ideas jump out of my head. I need to run as fast as possible so I don't forget what I have in the head.
It's about time. We left the studio, started writing on the song, and then come back to record.
So myself and Bebe have been writing our lyrics for the original song.
Hey, very cool.
So I decided to chill out and I invited Bebe Cool to come hang out with me.
When I have free time, I play a lot of football, so I wish I had somewhere I could play here.
Right now I'm having withdrawal symptoms as there's nowhere for me to play.
Since we can't actually play football here physically, I'm going to challenge you to a game of foosball.
Nigeria versus Uganda. Falz versus Bebe Cool. Let's do it. Are you good at this game?
Not really, but I think I can never go wrong because I know what matters is the goals. Uganda, Nigeria, the pressure is up and I have to face him.
Not you. We need to change sides. That's my good side. What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to scam me? 2. Bebe is up by 2 goals. Bebe, you told me you are not really good at this game.
I'm kind of using my instincts.
I can still come back. I can still win this. Boom! I make my dramatic comeback. Competition is getting tough now. Whoever scores next wins. I can't let my nation down. Let's go. Nigeria wins!
That is the Nigerian luck. It's hectic in my head because I was ahead, and then the guy just comes the Nigerian way and just wins. So tell me a little bit about yourself, apart from music.
Generally people also know me as a bit of a comedian.
Okay.
I have a alter ego that comes out every now and then. Bebe is just like, what is going on here? What is wrong with you? Generally speaking, I tend to use the volume so that you can be able to follow me on a spiritual wavelength. Falz is the artist, Brother Tajo is a comedian, he's a crazy guy, the lunatic, the goof.
How hard is it to keep those three personalities?
Bro, it's tough.
Yes, I can imagine. It's tough for me to keep Moses from Bebe. So at this moment, I also realize I have two. There's Moses and Bebe.
Is this Bebe cool or is this Moses?
This is the definite Moses.
Oh, yeah? I think this moment that we're sharing is creating a stronger bond between us. Now you can share more ideas, you know, you feel freer with each other.
By the way, my family is a very big fan.
Oh, wow.
Family fan.
That is
they know more than I do about you.
You know, that makes me really happy because, you know, I just didn't expect that.
My little son, Alpha, he's like, Daddy, I can show you how big this guy is. I'm like, show me. And he starts to rap 2 songs of yours. I'm like,
oh, wow.
Damn.
Word for word. That was just really, you know, emotional, and it was really nice.
Anyway, let's just get out of here and go finish
track.
up with this
Yeah,
track.
let's go. Come on.
Man.
The spotlight is approaching for GH's Walasi. He's about to work with Niger's Chidima and Kenya's Sauti Soul in this week's Big Break. Let's meet our Big Break artist who's ready to announce his arrival to the world.
What's up, Coke Studio? What's up, Africa? Walasi here. Welcome to my humble abode. Obviously, this is my art studio, and back there is my music studio. Ghana is peaceful, Ghana is quiet, and everybody is very calm, and everybody is very friendly, very, very super friendly. So excited to be working with Coca-Cola right now, because I'm going to meet a lot of people, and finally, the whole world can know what I'm about. They can know exactly what I'm about. First of all, who is Walasi? How did I start doing music? YFM. YFM is a radio station in Ghana to play good music, and I was like, yo, I can do this. My grandma was into music, my granddad was into music, not too much, you know, they would play society, you know, African traditional music and all that. So, you know, it inspired me to do more music, and starting was tough. I had to find a manager, I had to find people, but finally, Walasi is here with Coke Studio. Coke Studio is right in front of me and saying, Walasi, we need you here. Finally, the whole world can know what I'm about. Thank you, Coke Studio.
Coming up after the break, Ghanaian newcomer Walasi's big moment is near, as he'll finally get to meet up with Nigeria's Chidima and Kenya's Sauti Soul. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's Big Break artist Walasi from Ghana proved that he knows what he wants. Now, it's time for him to show us what he's got. First, he must meet his collaborators. After winning Project Fame West Africa in 2010, Nigerian music superstar Chidima has gone from strength to strength. With chart toppers, awards and other accolades flowing her way, she's one of Africa's most celebrated musicians, and she's not gonna stop anytime soon. Kenyan Afro-pop group Sauti Soul are one of the most influential acts on the continent. Pioneering new sounds and evolving their offering all the time, they hail from Kenya, though all of Africa claims them.
We're here to meet our Big Break artist. His name is Walasi. We're looking forward to exchanging good vibes, to learning from him, as well as showing him a few, you know, tricks in the game since he's been around for just a little longer than he has.
What's up, brother? The moment you walked in, I didn't know what to think. I did not know what to expect.
Grew up at the back of my grandma's house, and, you know, she used to play traditional music for their Anglo group. It's a society, it's a traditional society. So I try to fuse that with hip-hop and blues. The kind of music I do is actually experimental because I'm trying to create something new.
Well, I can't wait to listen to the song.
This song is titled Nukata. It was influenced by blues and being a gold digger, you know. The perspective is not from the lady, it's from the man.
Oh my God, the moment the music started to play, gosh, I was like, oh my God. And I was looking at him like, wow.
My, oh my, it's something new, it's something not mainstream. He could relate with what he was talking about his grandma, and you can see where the influence came from.
when I listen to you, I feel like you found yourself.
When somebody understands what you do and respects your song, that's when you know it's in good hands.
I really just hope that because of the pressure that the music industry has, that you don't buckle and change.
Your love pressure.
There is demand to do more commercial things just so that you can reach a broader audience. And some artists choose to take the sacrifice, and some choose to stay who they are. When you stay who you are, there's consequences. When you take a sacrifice, there's consequences. So it's nice to create a balance.
Here we go. 1 by 1.
These 3 sounds coming together, I'm sure would be a blast.
There was a way in which we vibed into that track. We did not struggle.
They kill me inside. This web that made me crazy.
Polycarp was in one corner, tuning the guitar, I think. I don't know what he was doing.
Polycarp, so I've got an idea for guitar. So like we go like blues.
There wasn't any guitar in the song in the first place. So I was just waiting to hear what he does. The melody was amazing. It enriched the song, and that's what I like about it.
Wow.
You got it?
Wow. I want him to be happy with whatever he's going to hear. I don't love you, tell because you got some money. She no love, I got a Japanese. So I'm coming on the song like, what do you have? If you think you're spending too much, you can keep your money to yourself. I don't need it. Oh, yeah, first see your front and come up from my face.
Oh my God. Bian was just like, yo, it's a song. It's not a competition.
After seeing it, we're like, what am I supposed to do, bro?
Stop making us feel bad.
I just like the way he followed my voice.
Take all my money and go. Ooh, baby.
It's loud but soothing.
Oh, yeah.
I love his voice because it's similar to mine. I just felt like it would be good to complement his voice.
Why buy and broke you go figure sorrow.
I've learned a lot and I'm stealing a lot from them from now. It's not doing it right that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's you being afraid not to mess it up.
Wallacy featuring Chidima and Sauti Soul.
Baby, she dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. Baby, she dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. I be go to the digger. All the you done can't I'm sure. But I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go bigger. Baby, he dey kill me inside. This babe driving me crazy. I be go to the digger. All the you done can't I'm sure. But I thought you were a singer. Why I'm broke who go figure. Sure, Oscar.
I don't love you, tell me cause you got to. Then I love, I got it. If it ain't hard to keep your money, I'll am for sure. I sabi cook and I the chop half. Your next pay, now my next half. You better pay or you back off. Oh, you're facing your friend to come up on my face.
Kingo, Juleo Mimini Okonko, Usinirambe Kisoko. I'm drowning in your soul. I feel like I just wanna lotto. Nairobi to Akosombo. I'm in a Rambo Kanambo. So take all my silver and gold. Oh baby, take all my money and gold. Oh baby, yeah. So take all my silver and gold. Oh baby, take all my money and gold. This baby driving me crazy. I be go to big digger. All he do
from us. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh baby, oh baby. Like we want it, Santa Jesus your father. Cause it to be the tire. Make you jump. Make you eat, make a blow. Make a look, make a turn. Drop the kaja, you turn. See know the cook, but see the tongue pass. Your next pay, now my next class. You better pay or you bypass. You can't say you go bypass. Cause the house grows, you go die fast.
As a teacher, I'd say he's a good student.
He knows his sound, so I think that is going to take him very, very far.
Still to come after the break. It's time for our headline artist, Bebe Cool from Uganda and Falz from Nigeria to start polishing the details on their original in studio with Niger super producer Gospel on the Beats. Stay tuned. Africa. Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, we saw this week's headline artist, Uganda's Bebe Cool, and Falz from Nigeria, hard at work in the studio with Niger producer Gospel on the Beats on their quest to create a pan-African smash hit. Let's see how they're doing.
Beautiful. We're so gingered. We're ready to record.
Can we just record the hook so that we can, have like a guy listen?
Gospel wants me to jump straight into the hook.
Sounds so nice, works perfectly on the beat. I'm feeling it. Sure, you go give me the number to call cellular. No, they mind these boys, Talon Sheruba. I'm so fly, them they for the wrong terminal.
Damn, this guy just hit the point. What exactly are you?
It's basically the same idea from the hook. It's about a girl that's making you go crazy. Sure, you go give me the number to call cellular. No, they mind these boys. I'm so fly. Them they for the wrong terminal.
Is exactly relative to what I had come up with. Actually, it works even with the verse I've just put. Girl, your body move and every man alike.
Yeah.
That's how me express me happiness.
Exactly.
And so at this moment, I feel the song is in line.
Girl, your body good and every man alike. That's how me express me happiness.
Bebe has an amazing vocal.
Girl, stand up.
I love the husky and how he kind of rides on the beat, Is there another part?
I'm good.
For you?
I'm good.
We're actually done. The track is done. Wow, this is like the quickest recording.
We are
Creating the beats and voicing, almost everything feels like one straight take. You know what? Let me just play from the beginning.
From the top, yeah.
But I think we need an intro.
Gospel brings up the idea to put an intro on the track.
Maybe if you mention the names and something your style.
Boom, it comes to me. Fast bad guy in the beating, by the way. Bebe Cool, Gospel on the beats. Let's go. We've been able to fuse different genres on one song and create a banger.
I started hearing certain sounds in my head playing and they really sound cool. I feel like added, but I think at this point, I should just keep it simple, yeah.
Gentlemen, this is magic right here. This is a wonderful record. Come on, great. Gospel, come on, great.
Okay.
It's time for us to go and, get ready to give it to the crowd.
So myself, Bebe Cool and Gospel are arriving and, we're on the red carpet. I'm quite excited about sharing this track for the first time, with an actual audience,
This is the only song where I'm nervous because it's an original song, an original composition. It has no attachments to the public, to the crowd, and I'm wondering how they're going to respond the first second they hear it.
Fast back guys to the beating, by the way. Bebe Cool, yeah, Gospel on the beat.
Your body move, nobody get hard. Come on, your body move, nobody get hard. You don't let me ask you, baby, yeah. So you gon' make me clap for me, man, yeah. You gon' make me ask you, baby, yeah. So you gon' make me clap for me, man,
medulla. Say you go give me the number to call cellular. No, they mind this voice, Talon Sheruba. I'm so fly, them there for the wrong terminal. They talk money like say they run seminar. Somebody minute, I want God Teriba. Fatima Yemina, I know they tell you lie. If need be, I fit to find you come Senegal. Where you want go? Make we fix plans. My money so long, they cover the distance. Girl, you the murder the move, you the kill dance. If you hold me tight, I don't go give chance. But all the G's that just say the jig shot. Say you go grieve me the missus to my mister. Never share last name with my fitwa. Because of you, hard pretty with this kid.
Let me ask you, baby girl. So you gon' make me jump on me money, yeah. So you gon' make me ask you, baby girl. So you gon' make me jump on me money, yeah. Have your body move and every man alive. How you want to touch me up in it? You make me ask if a big girl stand up and everybody fi surrender. And even if you say you got a boyfriend, me no care for number two. I tell your mama dada ain't your boyfriend. Me just an old school friend them. And even if you say you got a boyfriend, me no care for number two. I tell your mama dada ain't your boyfriend. Me just an old school friend. You make me ask if I be there. Just for me money, yeah. So you can make me ask me for big girl. So you can make me jump for the money, yeah. So you can make me ask me for big girl. So you can make me jump for the money, yeah. You can make me ask me for big girl, girl. So you can make me jump for the money, yeah. Nobody get hard. Friend never hard. Nobody move, nobody get hard. How you make y'all never friend never hard. Nobody move, nobody get hard. How you make friend them, dollar you hard. Nobody move, nobody get hard. How you make friend them, dollar you hard. You gonna me ask if I be there. So you gonna make me drop for the money, yeah. So you gonna make me ask if I be there.
The next episode of Coke Studio Africa. It's all about discovery as global megastar Jason Derulo jets in and meets up with some of Africa's hottest artists to create awesome music.
I love what y'all do. I know we're gonna make some magic, man.
Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets.
Coke Studio Africa.